This is my favorite sunflower. I like to put these in my vases when I'm sad.
That was good. You need to do that on stage.
I've come to terms with being an Uggo.
Oh, wow.
We all know what Uggos are. And Caesar's laughing at me.
Because he can't relate.
He's saying, finally.
What I hate the most is when Uggos think they're hot. When Uggos think they're hot and then they act like it and you're like, remember you were an Uggo. Like you're an Uggo. Like,
So if I thought I was hot and I acted like it, you'd be mad?
well, if you were hot, so if you're hello and welcome to the 67th episode of the 30s podcast. My name is Clint.
My name is Uncle Marcus.
What up, Uncle Marcus?
Oh, wait. Last week I said morning Marcus.
Morning, Marcus.
I'm back to Uncle.
Are you? This isn't morning, Marcus.
No.
What the hell is
I'll
that?
probably have the same energy, but this is back to Marcus.
Identity crisis. We also have producer Caesar here.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
We're back in studio in the morning.
In the morning. Morning energy.
Morning energy. I like the morning energy, I think.
I do too.
Works out better.
Man, it's that full ice cream cone.
Oh, yeah. The ice cream coming out.
I'm a full cone.
You're going full cone this
Yeah.
morning.
I just can't wait to just melt down.
I wrote down Drew Barrymore. If she wanted to do her show again. And
Yeah,
then-
like just sit it down.
And then she got shamed into just saying, never mind.
Oh yeah, because we're calling them scabs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scab.
She is kind of
What
a
is
scab,
scab?
I guess. Even though, okay, I heard it explained in a way to where she's not a scab. And this, like a writer explained it, but she's just not, she wasn't showing solidarity. So that's why they're like, you can't do the show. You have to say no. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was funny. Like, it's funny hearing that Bill Maher was going back too.
He
and
was
then,
too,
and then he got shamed
bailed.
into stopping.
Shame still works, I guess.
I guess.
Well, it's because they want to pay their crew. Like, obviously, the writers and actors are on strike. They can't do anything. But the crew that's still there, they have to feed their families.
Yeah,
true.
And they could go the Super Forced 5 podcast where there's all the hosts trying to make money off that. Or like nobody wants Bill Maher to do a podcast or another podcast.
Not without writers anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
What he's gonna have to say.
His own thoughts.
Are we after 5 minutes? Okay, I just. Yeah, we are. But also, so I think, is it Jimmy Kimmel? Who's the other guy though?
Fallon.
Yeah, the annoying one. Yeah, isn't he doing a show?
He's doing a show.
He's paying everybody out himself.
Yeah,
right?
he's part of the podcast where all the late night hosts are doing the podcast.
Yeah,
together.
I know that. I think I had read that he's maybe. Does Kimmel still do a show? Do I have that right?
None of them do the late night shows.
I know, but at one point.
Yeah.
Okay, I think they still have. I had read that they're paying out of pocket their crews.
Still.
Okay, so like them doing stuff, people are okay with because they're paying.
Well, because
their
it's
crews.
a pod. Yeah,
because they're still not appearing on
podcast
screen.
is different.
Right, but they're out of their own pocket. They're going to be. But Drew Barrymore and Bill Maher would not be paying. They're going to go back to work, and then so I think that was a big thing.
Man.
And I also think it's not necessarily your responsibility to pay for your staff. Like,
It's not.
I wouldn't expect Drew Barrymore. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, you should sell your house, Drew Barrymore. Like, no. Like, come on.
But they have their own unions too, right? The crew that protects them. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Again,
Just give him that ET residual check.
yeah. Can you have you ever seen Drew Barrymore's show?
It's crazy.
I've only seen clips, but it's like this is you with writers. This is your show. Imagine her show without writers.
Ooh, just
what is she gonna
crazy.
do? What is she gonna do?
A straight psychopath.
Just talk about ET?
while hugging their guest. Just so
When
how
I
did
first
you feel?
touched my finger to the alien's finger, it was magic. Do that for an hour?
Yeah. While squeeze hugging Jason Momoa.
Will it be a
On the
plushie of him?
ground.
It wouldn't be him. He can't appear on the show.
He can't appear. Yeah. It's just her hugging the microphone. I remember when I was.
It's her just picking flowers. Like, this is my favorite daisy. I love picking them in my garden. They just make you feel so good. And then she pulls out, this is my favorite sunflower. I like to put these in my vases when I'm sad.
That was good. You need to do that on stage.
It's a clip right there.
That's a clip.
Thank you. Let me polish it up first because that came really quickly.
That was good.
Because you know how she talks like she
does
kind
talk
of
like
talks
that.
really weird, and she
With
moves
her
her
mouth,
mouth to the
with her
side.
lips.
She's like she's so the Valley that it's like it's hard. People always talk about like the Valley accent, and you don't really hear it that often.
Mm-hmm.
There's not really a lot of people. Well, there are, but they stay in the Valley. They don't really go anywhere else.
Yeah.
But that bitch has a fucking Valley accent.
Yeah.
When you find the ones here and there, they're like, holy shit, dude, you really do talk. Well, that was kind of a Valley. You really talk like you're from the Valley. And
then every role, she never tries to cover it up.
she never gets rid of her Valley accent.
She's like, I'm from New York.
Wait, wasn't
no,
she
you're not.
British in that one Cinderella
she?
movie?
Maybe.
She tried to just, but she
Ever
talked
After?
like she, yeah, that one. But I think she still did like a
Her
Valley
voice?
British accent. She still, she like moves her mouth to the side,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, she
yeah.
still did that. So, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
We're just going after people today.
Yeah.
I'm British from the Valley.
Sorry.
The Valley. You know the Valley in
the
London.
Valley.
They have them.
They have
No,
the
they
bridge.
don't.
They have the Valley too.
They don't have valleys in England.
It's all flat. It's
flat.
It's flatlands. There's no hills. Yeah. So I guess she's not doing her show.
Good.
It's
one
just
of
funny.
those-
Like she had to do an apology video. Or no.
Oh.
Hold on. No. She didn't do she did do one, but she started. She said she was gonna go back, and then everyone was like, "Fuck you, don't do that." And then she did that video explaining herself, right, looking all sad and like, "This is why I'm doing it." And then
Red
people were
eyes.
like, "Fuck you more" for
Yeah.
that video. And then she did she's like, "I'm not gonna do this show."
Stop the show.
It's not the show.
Wait, we have that
Coming
button,
soon,
right?
coming soon.
Oh, coming
We
soon.
have
Okay. Stop the show. We're growing here.
Yeah.
It's a slow burn, but we're getting there.
Growing and showing.
Growing and showing. This room's gonna look different soon, maybe. So that'll definitely be growing.
Way to
and
get
showing.
ahead of yourself, man.
Yeah. No. I had. What did I talk about? Delusion. Being realistic. Like, I don't know.
Realistic delusions.
Seeing. I don't remember what I said. I don't know. But I see where we're going. I can see it. I'm not delusional.
Is there a difference between manifesting and then going
Being delusional.
and being delusional? They're like the same thing.
You have to kind of be delusional because then
Yeah.
eventually it becomes reality.
Yeah.
True, especially in a creative setting. You have to just believe the thing. You have to
Yeah.
believe it's going to happen and just keep working on it. Otherwise, it's not ever going to happen. So
true. Yeah.
I'm manifesting. It's into the delusion zone, but
Manifesting,
Same.
getting ahead of myself.
manifesting gain of myself. Yes.
In all sincerity, I don't think you're delusional.
I don't think so either.
I think so.
God. All right.
Friday morning energy.
It's an interesting one, guys.
What do I have next?
Yes, this is so-
That's all I have in entertainment, unless you want to talk about Danny Masterson, which I don't. Brings us back into Russell Brand territory.
Oof.
It's like hot topics right off the bat.
I know, and all ones we should not be talking about. Okay, I have a cringe thing I want to talk about, unless you have something.
I don't know. Do
Related
you
to
want to get into? Well, do you want to talk about how we think like the whole red flags thing should just end? People
sure.
talk too much about the red flags.
Yeah.
We were talking about this in the car where it's like,
My bad. My bad. I'll cut
Whoa.
is that a new sound effect?
This isn't the best mic over here.
People, you don't see
As you start talking about red flags, he mutes you. It's like, no,
He's
we're
like-
not going to stop talking
No,
about
no.
red flags.
He's like red flag. That's
Well,
all
what do you
my
mean?
content.
Like people give up too easily on dates?
Like I think they're
No.
giving a. I think people are looking for red flags.
Yeah.
When I mean, there's obvious ones like
There's no denying the explosion of the term red flag in the last couple of years, and also synonymously, people our age are single. Like there's you can't.
same time.
It's hard to not find the similarities there of just like okay, and also the apocalypse of dating apps, or it's like we're just looking for problems at this
Yeah.
point instead of like the term having a red flag is a red flag because it's like that's just somebody's flaw or somebody's ism almost, or you can either address it or just live with it.
Yeah.
or make it work in some way instead of like putting up an actual flag, like, oh, we should flag that behavior or flag that thing. And I don't know, it's just hard to not see that there's a connection between those for people being single and the explosion of the term red flag.
Yeah.
It's got to go hand in hand somehow, right?
Yeah.
Because I also think it's really easy if you're like on an app where you're like, oh, it didn't work out with this person after one day. Screw it.
It's so easy to find an out with that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like we talked about something this is stupid. Like, oh, they like carrots. That's a red flag.
Peace. And then move on to the next
It's
one.
an easy out. Yeah. So that's probably the biggest problem with it is that it's an easy out of just like not wanting to work on anything because it is work.
Yeah, you should do the work.
Yeah.
Do the work. And if it's something that you're like, oh, I really can't get over this, then go.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Because maybe it's mostly people that got bigger red flags, I think, who are obsessed with them. Because their insecurities are like, oh, well, I stopped seeing him because of this so that he doesn't see my thing.
Mm-hmm.
But just get over it.
Just get over it, yeah.
Move on.
Or like work on it.
And get better.
Yeah. It's easy to just not do the work too. So
Yeah.
it makes sense. But I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. It's tricky.
I just don't want to be fake anymore.
Yeah.
I saw.
You should never want to be fake.
You should never want to be fake.
That's a red flag.
That's a red flag. I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
just seeing people on dates or listening to a date, and it's just cringe when you see someone that you know and they're totally acting different.
Oh yeah.
It's like, how long is this gonna last? How long are you gonna keep this up? I just can't keep that kind of stuff up anymore.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not gonna be fake anymore. I just can't. It's too much energy.
Yeah, it is. I understand why people do it, but you know, it is just so much better to just just be who you are.
Yeah.
That's not. I don't know. That makes sense. Yeah, don't be fake.
Be real.
Be real.
Do people still use that app, Caesar?
I don't think so.
What was that?
The Be Real app?
It was like a post right now. Like you gotta take a selfie right now, and you only have like 5 minutes to post it. Like that's kind of thing.
Snapchat.
Yeah, but it's like an Instagram, Snapchat kind of thing where it's like you only post at certain times a day.
Oh, I never heard of that. How old is this?
It was popular like 2021, early
so
last
it's
year.
recent.
2 years
Okay.
ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I never heard of that.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
I
guess
haven't
it's
heard.
done.
I haven't heard of that. Yeah, I think it's done.
It's
Yeah.
over. Wow.
Yeah. Wow. You heard it here first. Breaking news. Be Real is not available anymore.
Be real. You can't be real anymore.
No.
Red flags are too big.
I know that's actually a really good analogy. Is that
Yeah.
this is gone for a
That's
reason.
why.
Yeah.
That's why it's gone, because we don't
It was
like
too
looking at
real.
ourselves. It's too real.
But there are legitimate red flags. Like
There are too. Like
Yes.
if they're killing animals.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they kick a dog or something.
Yeah. If they're rude to wait staff
Yeah.
or any kind of customer service role.
Yeah,
it's like,
that's a big one.
And that's stuff that like predates even the term red flag. That's just like
That's just an asshole.
yeah.
We called them assholes back in my day instead of red flag. Red flag. Yeah, this is talking about that one show. I'm not going to say the show or the host, but where there's a whole show about just pointing out red flags in dating, and but you know that show too. And it's like I don't get why this. I get why it's a thing, and I get why the host is very popular, but like I don't think this is a healthy show. But
Yeah. 'Cause how long could that go for?
the show,
We'll just oh, you suck.
yeah,
Let's get
it's
you.
like
I mean, do we want to talk about our app idea yet?
I kind of wrote some stuff down about it, but I didn't really do too
All right.
too much. But
I'll let you know
'cause
if I'll
that was-
invest.
Yeah.
how long ago
This
was
is
that?
our pitch
I can do it from memory.
meeting.
We were just talking about an app. Okay. New segment.
You suck.
This is what you do the. Okay.
I'll do a transition
For
no reason. For no reason. You say new segment, it'll cut to 1 second later.
Hey, I said we show our flaws. Yeah.
We edit nothing out.
Edit nothing except the words that we can't say.
Yeah.
We said
We'd-
all in the first 5 minutes.
We'd like to be monetized one day.
Yeah. We have this idea for an app where it's a dating app where you just list all of your flaws.
Right off the bat.
Right. You say, because like dating apps now, it's, height, weight, likes, dislikes, yeah. Or it's just like really, you're kind of curating a personality that you think is attractive to someone else. our idea is for a dating app where you just put all of the shitty things about you on there.
Yep.
Or red flags you think are red flags about yourself. Maybe we should call it red flag.
That's what we're going to call it.
I couldn't
So
think
this
of a name.
isn't a new segment at all.
I couldn't think of a name. But you just list everything that you don't like about yourself.
Just everything. Yeah, just lay it all out.
Do you think that, like, if you were to read that about somebody, like, would you be attracted to them?
I don't know. I don't know how it would work, but it's just like
Maybe.
interesting, funny. It could be probably maybe some. I don't know.
Maybe. Oh.
That's another bleep. Unalive.
Oh my God.
Someone would unalive themselves.
KMS.
Yeah. I like
Made a
unalive.
mess.
Someone
Ooh.
would unalive themselves maybe, but I don't know. I think it'd be interesting. You know what it would be? It'd be flaws all day today. Guys in their Casio watches, they're going off.
Wasn't me.
You have to take your medicine? Do we have to stop?
Yeah, it's medicine here.
Do we need a pause?
No. So it would be, you know what it would be? I think it would be funny, but it would be an interesting like experiment. So, you know, they do these like tests on people and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, how would this work out in a group of people?
And because the dating apps, it's all, I like this, I like that. And you're basically just like, what, you're going to say yes? Because either they're hot
Yeah.
or they like the stuff that you like.
Mm-hmm.
Because it could not be true.
It could not be true.
Can't
'cause
fact check a dating app.
that's the problem with all that. Because, yeah, I'll say that I liked the Barbie movie. Deep down, I'm like, maybe not, but it's going to get... I'm going to say whatever I need to say, you know? Because the apps, it's like, just say whatever you need to say just to get some.
I love the host of that. I was going to say it. I can't. I can do it. I can do it.
You're scared to start beef?
No. I just don't want to.
Beef.
I don't want to be an asshole on
Yeah,
camera.
no, it's good. Look at that growth. It was today when Marcus decided
I
to
said
not
that.
being an asshole.
I said that about this show and this host. That like it's so easy to just be a dickhead and tear the show apart. But I don't want to be that guy because
Yeah.
you know people like this.
What
So,
show is it? Just tell me. I'll cut it out.
It's the. I know.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was
Yeah.
because
yeah.
I've never. We don't have to cut this. Well, you
Yeah.
cut out the name.
Yeah, I'll cut
but,
the name out.
Like I've never seen a full episode of the show, but I've seen clips of it. And I'm like, I know why this is popular. Okay, I know why this is a popular show.
Oh.
But like, I don't. This is such shitty behavior.
Yeah.
On everyone's part.
Yeah.
You know, it's where I'm like, I don't know.
And this host gets good people on, and
Yeah,
mostly
she-
dudes. A
Yeah.
lot of dudes.
Yeah.
And the dudes will say real stuff. Like Trevor Wallace was like, yeah, I don't really like meeting people online. I'd rather meet in person. I'm like, oh, it's great. But then she made a red flag out of that somehow. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, he's good.
She
He's
told
okay.
Danny Brown. I mean, it can be obvious that because he liked girls with pubic hair. It was like, well, what's wrong with being natural? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, just be, yeah, like that's
Like,
not
he didn't
that
And
care.
bad.
something like that. That's just
personal
a preference.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not anything
Yeah.
bad. So I don't know.
Yeah, Zachary Levi was on, and he just seems like a sweet dude.
He's a good Christian man.
He's a good man.
He's a man of faith.
So he was good.
Mhm.
She had less red flags for him.
Mm.
Just keep working, and he's doing the work. So it's like when you're doing the work, I don't think you have much to worry about. But I do love the idea of just put it out there, like because it's
Like,
also
yeah, she puts it out there. That's
Put
how
it
she
out
gets
there.
the numbers.
get the numbers, put it out there.
Yeah.
That's why you should just show everything on the app.
Yeah. What would yours be? Your flaws?
So flaws, well, maybe oversharing.
There you go.
We could say oversharing. We could say too go with the flow. Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I listened to too many people's point of view.
All right.
So already it's like, okay, well, if he knows that like he's too indecisive, it's like, oh, okay. Then you could start like mentally preparing for the interaction. I think when you have everything front loaded like that, 'cause then you go, oh, okay. So this is the thing that I don't like about myself, but I'm going to work on it when I'm talking to you. So I'm going to be more assertive. So I'm going to say, oh, I want to go
yeah.
here. I want to do this. And it's going to be tough for me if you conflict with that.
That would be a nice, if you want to put a positive on
Yeah, the
this
positive
app,
spin,
is
yeah.
that these are my flaws that I want to work on.
Yeah.
But I have them and know that going into it.
Yeah.
Actually, that is nice.
That's better. Oh,
Yeah.
we'll call it
flawed.
Work in progress.
Work in progress.
Work
yeah.
in progress.
That's a good one.
Ooh, there
I
we
like
go.
work in progress. That's a good name for it.
Dang, now you guys owe me.
Dang.
Well-
Well, we're all in it. We're in it together, man.
It
What about you,
hasn't been
Marcus?
created or made any money yet, so I don't owe you anything.
I see you. This is a whole Facebook situation. All this.
They'll just replay this at the court case.
Yeah.
Marcus, what about you? Your red flags?
I think my biggest one is just unavailable. Like there's a lot of times I want no communication with anybody.
Wow.
And I think that's mostly job related. 'Cause I have to be on all the time at my jobs that like I won't text people back for days because I'm just like I can't I don't know. I don't want to I'm too closed in a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm amazing. That's my only work in progress.
Wow.
And I know that's a work in progress too. I know that I have to give more to people. Like with our discussion last week about the social media thing, where you think about it more than I do. I don't. I want nothing to do with it a lot of the time. So I have to work on that.
But even hearing that, like, if I was a person wanting to date you, that'd be very helpful.
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of
To know,
chicks-
like, he's not going to text you back for a day, maybe.
He's not-
But
he's
that
not
doesn't.
gonna
That
tell- yeah.
nothing to do with you.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with me.
Right.
But it would be hard for me to like not know that going into it and then not get a text for 2 days.
Right.
Feeling like I'm the crazy one when
Because of the work in progress app, you know.
Wow, thanks work in progress app.
Yeah. Should we really create this?
I think so. That'd be kind of nice, right?
We
think
explode
about
into like
all the wasted
whoever
time.
created Tinder. How do we figure out
Yeah, what do we do?
how do you make an app?
Yeah, call us.
I have an artist to make a logo for it.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know if you want to do it.
We can make
He'd just
ads for it.
I don't do that. Yeah. We got to find someone who knows how to program stuff. I don't know. That's a good idea. I like the progress we're making.
Progress.
On this work in
'Cause
progress.
these are the
app.
things I want to improve on. Hopefully, you could do that with the other person.
Yeah. That is smart.
Yeah. I'm sick of not knowing that they won't text me back,
Yeah.
that they're not available. Being available is a big thing too.
Yeah.
Because I'll be flirting with a girl, and the truth is, there's never going to be an available time to hang out
No.
because either they won't make it, or maybe life is just too crazy.
hmm
It could be too crazy.
That's kind of a thing too when
Yeah.
you get older is that you just got other stuff going on.
Yeah.
Job related, creative related or any like hobby related,
Yeah.
family related. It's just your time gets more occupied the older you get. So there's that too.
Yeah. Dang.
I'm trying to find an app that, like, I'm trying to see if there's
A
already
similar
an
app.
like
Yeah.
that.
I was just gonna say I'm sure there's something similar to this already out there.
Yeah.
But it won't be as good as ours.
It won't.
No. Any more about red flags? I want to tell my cringe story.
I don't know. Do you want to talk about being uggo?
Oh yeah, it kind of relates.
Okay.
So the mark. There's a marker. Caesar, when you go back to when I clap, that means
It's gonna be like a flashy transition.
Over explaining. That's another one.
that's another one. Yeah. I'm talking about behind the scenes thing in front of the scenes. That's a bad flag. I'll go. I already forgot what it was. You know what I think about every now and then is I should get tested for ADD. Mm-hmm. What is the difference between ADD and ADHD?
I think about that you
Is
should.
that an ADD
I
symptom?
think about you getting tested all the time.
Yeah. Because there's like what just happened. I'll have a
Attention.
thought that is immediately gone.
'Cause
all the time.
ADD, attention deficit disorder.
Uh-huh.
So that's where your brain it struggles to focus on one thing at a time.
Okay.
Then ADHD is where your brain is more restless, so you have to get up. You can't just sit in the same
okay.
place for that long.
Okay. Maybe I don't have those. Because there's times where I'm thinking, like I just said, it immediately goes out of my head and I'm thinking about something else. So maybe there's is that like a spectrum of
Yeah,
of
that's the
where
thing.
you're on it? Okay.
Yeah, that's the neurodiverse. That's why I like the phrase neurodiversity.
That's the new ADD?
Yeah,
Okay. I thought that was the new autism thing.
it's autism. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Can we say that word?
Can you say like
Yes.
how do you say like somebody's? Well, it used to be I don't know mentally challenged. Is that still a term, or how do you say it now?
Well, you say
that's part of it, right?
neurodiverse.
Oh, still neurodiverse.
I think
Oh, okay.
neurodiverse is like it's a
That's
blanket
the blanket
Oh,
term.
okay.
for anything that.
Okay.
Also, that people don't use the R word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they still use it,
They still.
Yeah.
just not on camera. Behind a microphone, or if they do, they bleep it.
Yeah.
So, okay. I've come to terms with being an uggo.
Oh wow.
We all know what uggos are. And Caesar's laughing at me.
Because he can't relate.
He's saying, finally.
We all saw it.
Yeah, he's got luscious hair. He's a 10.
I was just laughing. I was like, I don't think you're an uggo, man.
Oh. Well, I'm not a 10. But I feel like that's come up here before, too. But why did I bring this up in the car?
I don't know. You're just like,
I think it was with the
Come to
red
terms
flag
with it.
thing. I don't know. I'm an uggo.
wow.
Heard it here first.
Wow.
You saw it here first.
is shocking.
On episode 1. I don't know. I just feel like going through life in my life, just kind of accepting that you're not the best looking, and just navigating life that way and being okay with it is great. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
I still take care of myself. I still like wash my face and wear okay looking clothes and work out and eat good food.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know. I don't know.
How do you think your personality is uggo or hotter?
Well, you'd have to tell me.
Wow.
I don't think so. I have friends.
Yeah.
People,
I think you're fine.
people tolerate me
Yeah.
at times. I can be. I think I'm funny.
Yeah.
I can also be kind of. Every time I try to be mean, it usually gets a laugh. So I don't. Remember, we talked about the line between bullying and
Yeah.
roasting. So I'm pretty good at roasting people, I feel like, to where they're okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm funny. I know some stuff.
So. I think when you say you're uggo, you're being hard on yourself. But what I hate the most is when uggos think they're hot. When uggos think they're hot and then they act like it, and you're like, remember, you were an uggo. Like, you're an uggo. Like,
So if I thought I was hot and I acted like it, you'd be mad?
well, if you were hot, so if you're let's connect that for a sec. So if you were hot, well, I still would be upset.
Yeah.
Because I'd be
Get a
like,
squirt bottle, like, no, no.
stupid hot person.
Yeah.
But I'd pick on hot people.
Yeah.
I think I intentionally pick on hot people a different way, knowing that they'll be okay.
They'll be okay.
They're
yeah.
hot. They'll be fine.
Yeah, the next person to walk by is not going to be mean to them.
Yeah, but uggos, they're fragile.
Yeah. Maybe I'm not. Am I fragile?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I don't know. Okay, I'll go is kind of a harsh. I don't think I'm like a fucking gutter.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm not that.
You're like a 6.5.
Oh,
well, that's still a D. So
Well, what number would you
60%?
give yourself then?
Well, I'm okay with the 3 or 4 that I gave myself before, but I'm like, I just don't think about it. Like, it's never really. I care enough about my physical appearance to where I'm aware of it, but I'm not like if I were to, when I put this on today, all these clothes, it's because I liked them, and when I did my hair, it's because I liked it, and then if I went out into the world, that's it. That's all I think about. Like, if you were to say, "Hey, your shirt looks like shit," well, I like it.
yeah.
And same with like my appearance, physical appearance. Be like, hey, you got a big nose. I'm like, well, I like my nose. So it's fine.
I think that just means you're.
That's kind of my mentality about
I think
it.
your mentality is hot.
Hot mentality.
Yeah. Ooh, hot mentality.
Ooh, can we turn that into a segment?
Yeah.
somehow?
Hot mentality.
I like that hot mentality.
Because, I've accepted that, like,
Oh yeah.
that my body is, I fluctuate. I just fluctuate all the time.
You've got those giant arms,
Yeah. I mean, my arms are looking good.
those farmer's arms.
But then,
I heard that was a thing.
farmer's arms?
Yeah, Irish. You're Scottish or Irish?
Scottish?
Maybe it's Scottish.
Some Irish, too.
But it's like farmer's arms.
Farmer's
a lot of this is Irishmen, but they have really big arms. That's just in their blood.
Genetics, yeah.
Yeah, you got those farmer's arms.
Well, thank you. Because I think, regardless of whatever I look at that day, because I think it also can change too. Like this weekend, I met Matthew McConaughey.
Ooh,
I was
we can
gonna
talk
ask
about that.
Yeah.
For a second, I got the photo. We'll
I'll
put the photo up.
I'll write it down.
And I adore Matthew McConaughey. It was a very quick meet and greet. They said no phones out because they had a photographer, and so you
They made you pay for a photo?
Oh, the book.
Oh, okay.
So it was for his new children's book he wrote, and so the book comes with his autograph in it. It's like a sticker, and it's like I love Matthew McConaughey, but the first thing I thought of is like, oh, he looks older.
He does.
And I was like, oof.
He's
People probably could think that when they like see you after a while too.
Remember when we brought up earlier at the coffee shop old photos of us?
Yeah.
He's one of those where you
Yeah.
see he looks completely maybe not completely different, but you see the age.
Yeah.
And they're like, we saw our age.
Yeah. Like I'm like, because then looking at the photo, I'm like, wow, I think I look old, but then looking like his face next to mine, I'm like, oh, it still look youngish. Like I still look 30. You know, I don't have that like old 50-year-old dad look yet.
Yeah.
So it's just weird noticing that first.
Yeah.
But just doing like the just taking the photo was good enough. It was really quick and short, but like it was enough.
Did you get to talk to him about anything?
Not that much.
Just smile and take a photo?
Yeah.
Like my meet and greet with Chris Stefano.
Yeah, it was kind of like that. Yeah.
Just kind of like, come on.
Just come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Keep going. But it's cool. Yeah, I was also like, oh, he seems tired. But then it just makes me feel like whenever
He
I'm
does look tired.
doing it. But I think he's one of those, he's a performer, so he'll turn it on.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel like I do. I could turn it on and become a 9 just from turning it on. Because I have such a wealth of
I forgot why we were talking about
Yeah.
this.
So I got back to it eventually. So it's like, I think you could turn it on, but that's what I don't like about the apps. That's why we had to make this new app.
Yeah.
Working on
Work in progress.
Work in progress. Or working on it.
Working on it. I like work in progress.
Work in progress. Work in progress.
Working on it sounds a little too, I don't know, not serious enough.
Yeah, we're serious. We're very serious.
Working. WERKIN apostrophe. Working.
Spelled wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's one of the things on there. Like, I don't know how to spell.
I can't spell. Some people they put like I can't swim, I can't read.
I can't spell.
Can't spell.
Can't spell.
I didn't take hooked on phonics.
Oh. Lamar Burton did not teach you how to read.
No. Was that show about teaching people about reading?
Yeah.
Lamar didn't, but LeVar did.
Lamar, what did I say, Lamar? Can you bleep out the name? I just insert your voice saying the right thing.
Lamar Burton. Lamar
Burton.
They're not all the same, Clint.
I don't even know what Lamar I'm thinking of.
Got him.
You make it worse with one sentence.
That was our racism segment.
Morning energy. Anyway, so you're a 9 out of 10 with the personality.
When I turn it all on.
Okay.
Because, man, when it's not on, but I also need times where it's not on.
Right.
That's why I think I'm just such in the middle of extrovert and introvert. Because I do love attention. Cannot have that all the time.
Right.
I need to work. I need to like build up so that when I have your attention, I have something to give you.
Yeah,
it's
make
like
it
we came
count.
here with nothing. You know.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
Which
like
has
that.
happened. But then we turn it on.
It's on.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Fine. I'd say, okay, maybe I'd go a little bit higher and do like a 6 or a 7 if I turn it on.
Yeah,
so to speak.
resting 4, working 9.
I'm not. That's you. Resting 4, working 9.
I mean, depends.
I'm gonna say for me, resting 3, working 7, 6.
We're being modest.
Yeah.
Very modest.
I'm being. I'm. What would we? Never mind. Not delusional. Not Delulu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just manifesting.
Manifesting. And manifesting not being a uggo, which is going to be the episode title. Manifesting not being an uggo.
Good. Good. Yeah.
Anything else about the uggos?
Yeah. I think
It's a fun club to be in.
that's good. You think so?
I think so. It's just you have that extra layer of not worrying about certain things.
Yeah.
You worry about other things,
Right.
which I don't even know what that would be. But
But I like this direction because just me personally, what we're talking about in the car is like, I know that I need to be more direct. I need to be more like, hey, I want to go out with you and I want to go to this place. Because I'm one to be flirty. I'll do the 9 work
yeah,
and then get nothing from the 3s.
yeah.
and pisses me off.
That's fine, but the 9 work has to be done in person.
In person.
Can't be over texting
Yep.
or messaging.
Can't do virtual 9 work.
No. Virtual
Can't do
work
it.
needs to be like matter of fact, like
Direct.
office work.
Yeah,
That's office work.
Like office work.
Per my last
Man.
message.
Oh my God.
Will you go with me to the
Why
comedy
did it just connected. Like
Yeah.
that was good.
Yeah, that's the office work.
Yeah.
When you do what we do our emails and stuff from here, when if you're doing the dating apps, same thing. It's
You're on
office
Instagram
work.
and you're like, per my last
Yeah,
DM.
for my last DM. Do you want to go to the comedy store?
Comedy store, 8 p.m.
I hope this finds you well, Clinton.
That's what I'm gonna do now.
Best.
Best, yeah, best Clinton. And make sure you say write your whole name, Clinton McKay. And then underneath it's like your address and everything.
Social media, like
Yeah, all your handles,
You're already on it.
all your tags are on there.
30s every Monday.
It's a business card. You give her the business card. Just try it out. Try it out. If anything, it's a good story and see how she's going to react to it. Do the whole thing. I want to see how this person reacts.
Thank you for reaching out in regards to dating me.
Yeah. And then she messages back and gets one of those auto replies like, "I'm not with you in the next 3 to 5 days." You know,
Away from my desk
away
right
from
now.
my desk.
I'll message you when I have time.
Oh God.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good though, because it's like I'm serious.
Right. Yeah.
Because I'm done. Like I like being funny, but like
He's done.
I'm done
He likes being funny.
getting nowhere with people.
He's done.
He's done.
I'm done, man.
Maybe that could be the episode. Clint is done. Okay, enough about
I
that.
think that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
So many edits on this one.
Leave them all in. I like all of them. Except the names I told you to bleep out. Yeah. Okay, I have my quote of the day. Oh, wait a
Okay.
minute. That's it, I guess.
Can I add something about last week's episode?
Sure.
So you guys always refer to this friend that you always consistently roast on the show. How does he feel about
I don't
this?
know. I don't think he cares. He likes the clips,
Okay,
I've noticed.
okay,
So and he never brings it up in person. So
Okay.
he knows.
All right.
He knows we still love him.
That's all.
It's like that annoying brother that you just make fun of. But we're still going to show up at the end of the day. So it's not that big a deal.
Like he has
I
to
don't think
know.
it is. Maybe
he knows we judge him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, everybody has that. Every podcast has somebody that they.
Yeah, he's our.
It's only like that because that's like our only one in common friend that we have. We have different friend groups.
That too.
Yeah, and then that's also how we met was through him, and we had like a really strong developmental friendship at a developmental age. So it's
Yeah.
like the weird.
Yeah, it's love. Yeah, it's like tough love.
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
And also because I don't think anyone else does that for him. You know.
Yeah, I
And
think we're the only ones in
that
his
give him
in
any
his
criticism.
life. They really critique his
Yeah, because
stuff.
that to me is dangerous. When
Yeah.
there's no one
Somebody's
giving you
gotta check you.
critiques,
Yeah.
it's like when Adam Sandler was making all those movies, and then Jack and Jill came out.
Oh,
I'm like, I don't think anyone's critiquing what he does.
Yeah, no, who was in that writer's room?
Yeah, someone's got to give him a note.
How did you sell that script? Who bought that?
How did this? Yeah,
Are
He
we
doesn't
gave
need
him-
anybody to buy his production company, so it's like.
Oh,
so he can do whatever he wants. That's
Happy
why,
Madison. You're
yeah.
right. Happy Madison.
That's why, like, he's one that comes to my mind of like, oh, he gets yes. He can do anything he wants.
Still, how? Like,
Yeah.
he didn't write it,
know.
obviously, or maybe he did. But like,
Maybe.
how did that get? Like, yeah, let's do this one.
Well, Middle America loves that shit. So
True. They
do.
he's been validated by somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had that crazy Netflix deal to do like 10 movies or something.
And they're the most popular movies on Netflix.
Yeah, and they're the worst
Yeah.
movies ever. They're so bad.
but they belong on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. He figured it out.
Yeah,
He's
he figured it
fucking rich. So I didn't meet him. I served him once.
Nice.
Him and his dad.
I met him at Disneyland.
They're very nice.
He's very nice. Probably nice.
It's funny that just hearing that New York accent, like, oh, it's real. You're a real person. That's always really strange to me when I interact with celebrities or like anybody.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, you're an actual living person that exists in this world and not on the screen.
Yeah, that's why, like, even doing the side hug with McConaughey, it's like, oh, he's
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Like him.
When you touched
when you
Matthew
touched
McConaughey,
him, yeah.
That's
he's
surreal.
a real person. He exists. That's how I felt those meet and greets when meeting those comedians. I'm like, oh my God, my hands
Yeah.
are on the person. Like,
Yeah. And like in the photo, we're doing
And
like
their
the
hands
same,
are on me too.
Same like strong arm thing. I'm like, oh,
He does it too.
Same strength. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a weird, surreal thing. Like, the guy from Mad Men was the one that really got me, and it is he plays Teddy Chaw.
Oh,
I forget his name, but
Yeah.
because I love Mad Men, and I didn't even know it was him until I walked up to the table and I looked into his eyes and I was like, I didn't do that, but like I felt like that welling of like, oh my god, it's Teddy Chaw. He's right in front of me.
Kevin Ram.
Kevin Ram.
I don't think that's him.
Yeah, Ted Chow.
Chaw?
Yeah.
How do you spell the last name? Ted Chaw.
It's
like a weird spelling.
CHAOU.
GH or something.
Yeah.
That's his name?
Yeah.
What is it again?
Kevin Ram
Kevin Ram.
with the H before the M.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, that is him. I didn't think that was his name. Whatever. Yeah, that was cool meeting that guy.
I'll add a picture of him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, so can we move into the quote I have?
Yeah.
So this quote is from, I've already read this book, but this is Tom Segura wrote a book. And it's called I'd Like to Play Alone, Please. And it's just like a collection of short stories and things. But I've read it before. I'm rereading it and like writing some stuff in it. But this quote, I don't remember why I highlighted this because I highlighted it the first time, but whatever. There's this widespread belief that any joke a comedian makes is rooted in truth. That if a comedian says anything on a deeper level, the comic must feel that way. This could not be more inaccurate. What is true is that a comedian will say anything if they think it's funny, and sometimes, there's truth in the joke. A lot of times there isn't, which I think is interesting because I found myself saying things on here before that aren't exactly 100% true.
Yeah.
There's a nugget of truth in there just to get a laugh.
Yeah.
And I do that in my real life too. Like I'll say like I poked myself in the eye with this marker at some point today. I'll fabricate a whole story around it when I retell it to somebody else that wasn't true.
Yeah.
You know, like a whole Final Destination of events that led to this going into my eye when really I was just being an idiot. You know?
Yeah.
And I thought that was fascinating.
Yeah. So then maybe people are trying to get too much out of jokes sometimes.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, it goes back into that offended thing before, or it's like maybe that's not even true what he said, but he just wants to get you to laugh.
Yeah,
It doesn't actually feel that way.
yeah.
Like when when you write jokes for stage, they're probably like embellished a little bit, right?
Yeah, I'm not doing everything word for word.
Right.
That would just be boring.
That would
It'd
be boring
to
too.
me. Just me. Like I want to spice it up even just for myself. So I'll make stuff
It's not
up.
entertaining.
Yeah.
There's a comedian that got in trouble for that where they're like, oh, it was what's his name? He told the story and they're like, that's not really how it happened. And I was like, yeah, but you laughed, right?
Yeah.
Hassan Minaj.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Hassan, yeah.
Yeah. They because Barstool Sports,
Something like
they were
that.
talking about him and like 3 examples of how it was different. But I'm like, so
Who cares?
what?
Yeah. It was a funny
Comedian.
story.
It's supposed to make you laugh, and you laughed.
Yeah, come on.
But
He's not the president.
Well,
That's too much. Let's bleep that out.
if you think the president has never not told the truth,
Yeah.
any president,
Any
you know, that's,
president.
you know, you're,
Yeah.
the middle America we're talking about that just sees like, oh, they're saying this stuff on TV. It's got to be true. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I just think of commercials. I try to avoid commercials so much, but then when I have to, when they're just there, I really can't believe how fake they are.
Yeah.
And they think this is going to sell somebody on this. Everyone doing a TikTok dance at the dinner table. I'm already out.
Yeah.
Anything I consume that would have commercials, I pay to not watch the commercials. Like YouTube, I can't. I don't know how many years ago I started doing the premium, but
Worth it.
the ads are like, oh my God, this is, and you can't skip them. So
Yeah.
you have to wait a certain amount of time, and it's like, I'll pay the $14 a month or whatever it is to never have to look at these fucking things ever again.
To not get.
And it's true. Like Caesar, you have it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's incredible how much of a different experience it is.
Yeah.
Because then when you see someone else that doesn't have it, like a friend of mine didn't have it, and I was like, ads. What is this? You can't just immediately watch the videos you want to watch. You have to watch this fucking stupid Blue Chew commercial. Like, God. Blue Chew. You know what's really funny about Blue Chew? Maybe it's not Blue Chew, but it's a company that makes,
Male enhancement.
yeah. and they were doing a few comedians were doing it, and Matt Rife was doing one of the ads. And I'm like, there is no way that 27-year-old Matt Rife, who can get any pussy he wants, is having any trouble getting it. I cannot. Just seeing like his face on an ad for a male enhancement, I was like, no. Get your money, Matt Rife. Congratulations. But like, who said we should get Matt Rife for this? What man of 50 or 60 is watching Matt Rife like, yeah, that's my guy. That's why
he needs help just like me.
Yeah, he needs help just like I do. We'll put a picture of Matt Rife right here if you don't know what he looks like.
It's not I work out every day. I have to work out Matt Rife.
Yeah. There's no way.
There's no way that the amount of blood that goes through his body
or through his dick
is not going to his dick.
You've seen his audience. It's everyone who's crowd work. It's all just horny bitches.
Yeah.
You know, he's perfectly fine.
He's good.
Fuck, I was gonna say. Oh, the other. I saw another ad. I don't know if it was a comedian or celebrity. I'd never seen him before do that ad as well. Like when I was scrolling, and it was like he looked like this. You know, it's not looking like Matt Rife. It was like, oh, I get it. That makes more sense.
I see who Matt Rife is. Damn.
Oh yeah, you know who Matt Rife was. Yeah, he has no problem. He doesn't need any help.
Yeah, he's good.
So
I saw
a lot of
too.
girls I know follow him. Damn.
Yeah, he's super. Like he is exploded. No pun intended. Like all over. Like I saw him last year, and I was like, oh, he's funny. But then I guess TikTok he was exploded on TikTok, and now he's like sold out tons of arenas.
Yeah, because he's one who talks about red flags in the. What I view as like the right way, where he brings up a red flag, then goes like, this is why it's problematic, and this is what I'm trying to avoid.
Yeah,
what I'm doing.
He did that show, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to we talked about hating the hot people. He's one you can't like. I want to, but you see his stuff and like, oh, he's actually funny.
And it's because but then his earliest bit was that he didn't used to be hot, so he's one where he's like, this just happened to me.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one.
Yeah. That's I think also why we're like, oh, okay. Yeah. I can't make fun of you.
No, I can't make fun. You can't make fun of them when they're actually talented.
Yeah,
you know?
actually
it's
genuine.
Like, God damn it, you're rich and fucking funny, so
and you're nice.
Yeah, and you seem nice too. Like I've seen him on podcasts. You seem like a nice guy, even though you're only 27. But like you'll get the horrors of the world eventually. But like, damn it. Now the other hottie we were talking about, it's very easy to talk shit on. So whatever, we can stop there. Let's see if anything else. Hate the hotties.
Hate the hotties.
Love the hotties. Hot mentality.
Hot mentality, baby.
I'm going to Horror Nights next week.
Ooh.
I don't know if we're going to record before that. Maybe. So I won't be able to talk about it, but I'll talk about it on the following one.
We'll see.
Maybe try and take some footage and throw it up here.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see. I tried to do that one time and it was hard when I went for that thing. Yeah. But I'm not doing that guided tour this time, so I might be able to do some other stuff.
It'd be funny to see you getting scared.
Do you get scared? Marcus going, okay, we get it. You're scared.
Yeah, we get it. Move along. Yeah. Move along.
I do get scared, but it's like because I didn't know. You know. But also, too, they don't really scare guys at those things. It's like you get scared by proxy because the girl next to you got scared.
Screams,
So you're like, oh, all right. But no, it's fun to go. It's, see... All the mazes look good. That's the thing with Horror Nights. It's at Universal Studios. Who you don't know, they have the budget, so it's not like Knott's where they have a budget too, but it's not as big. So there's like a little bit dingier. And Universal, they have the budget and they have the licenses for all those movies, so they can make their scary stuff off of movies, which is great. Well, if you go to like Horror Night, Knott's, it's like space clowns, or, like the thing under the bed. Like, it's really obscure. Yeah. Instead of werewolf, like the movie, I don't know. It's like scary dogs. I don't know. It's a little bit. Yeah. Doesn't that sound terrifying? Scary dogs.
Weird objects instead of Stranger Things.
Weird objects.
It's a little less frightening. But we can stop on that. I had a Target story too.
Oh, just 3 minutes.
It's not that funny. I was just walking through a Target, and you like how I corrected myself? I said walking and then walking.
Walking. Who's walking?
Just walking through a Target. I've been that's one thing I've been aware of lately is the N instead of the ing lately. Instead of like you say like talking.
Yeah.
Talking. I don't know why I'm like maybe because I'm hearing it back, but
Because I struggle with that. The NGs.
yeah,
I think it's a SoCal thing.
maybe walking.
Talking.
Talking.
Walking, talking.
Stalking.
Oh,
Stalking.
red flag.
Red flag. Anyway, I was walking through a Target a couple days ago. This is such a boring story, but I walked. I have not pushed a cart through a department store in a very long time.
Me too.
And I went through, not in a weird way, the child section because I had to go to the bedding section, and I was like, this is a weird experience walking through clothes and aisles and stuff. Because I don't know about you guys, I buy everything online now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like any kind of toiletries, any Amazon because you can buy in bulk and it's cheap.
Yeah.
Clothes I buy all online. I hate going to clothing stores. Such a racket. Anything. I think food grocery stores are different, but all food I buy online. So it was kind of a weird just walking with the cart. I had to buy new pillows and a new duvet.
Oh.
I needed them that day, but
Yeah.
I didn't have time to get them delivered. So I was walking through Target, and it was a very, very strange experience.
Nice.
The very 2023 story, and not funny or boring, so we can cut it out.
No, you got good at
So yeah, that's episode 67.
Yeah.
2 more till 69.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for being here, guys. Clint, when are you doing stand-up again?
Hopefully next week.
Okay.
Probably next week.
Next week, okay. We look forward to hearing about that. Caesar, plug your stuff. You have a new episode out, too?
Yeah. So Carla and Caesar's Modern Life, we just dropped a new episode. We recorded 2 other ones, so they're going to be dropping more consistently. Yes. You could hit me up at Rodriguez Podcast if you want me to produce a podcast for you. Mm-hmm. And then The Rodriguez Show is the other radio show that I do every week.
Ooh.
There they are. Clint?
At the _Clint show. What up? Let's just keep doing the thing.
Yeah, and if you get a DM from Clint and it's very matter of fact, just respond to it. Go on the date.
Yeah.
No, respond in a matter of fact fashion.
Be
and then know
business like.
Yes, business like, and know that when you get to the date, it'll be a 9 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Doing this for you. Uncle 2_ Marcus and everything. The 30s pod, Instagram, YouTube, all the stuff. You know, just doing the thing.
Get it.
Thanks for being here.
Bye y'all.